Yo, what's up my fragments, it is I, Sinis-sama, bringing you guys some trauma in this episode of the Pokemon Kings. And in this week's episode, we are up against Lucky Green 9, coach of the Atlanta Articunos. The theme for this week is Vital Choice, in which case every mon on our team has to have a choice item, whether it be Choice Scarf, Choice Band, or Choice Specs. And well, if you look at both of our teams, you can kind of see where we were trying to go with this, except maybe mine is kind of weird. His team, you can see there's all out offensive, as people would normally think in this week. However, I decided to change things up a bit. I brought Murkrow, which is an LC Uber, which is kind of weird to bring, but I mean, obviously the problem was that I didn't really have that many points to use after I got the first Pokemon, which are Scizor and Salamence, because well, I'm pretty sure they cost I'm not actually sure about Salamence. I think that was 400 something points. I don't really remember, but the Scizor was what costed a lot. Now you'll see what I was trying to go for in this, but I was deciding to go for a more bulky type of team. It's kind of weird to think something like that, it's kind of weird to do something like that in this type of week, but you know, I decided to go for something like that. But anyways, let's just start the battle right off the bat. Yeah, okay, so he sends out probably his fastest Pokemon, which was his Noibat, and I bring out my I don't know, because I knew that it would be able to take it any hit from any Pokemon. So I decided to use Toxic, thinking like he didn't have anything that could like take the Toxic anyways, so like, you know, might as well just poison something and then switch out, get the Regenerator boost. Now honestly, I wasn't expecting Scizor to get glared. I was expecting like a grass type move or something like that, and well, you know, I was at that point, I was like, holy crap, is my whole strategy gonna get messed up because my Scizor got glared? And like, holy crap, he's getting like so much hacks in this. Like, first I got paralyzed in one turn, then I got flamethrower burned. It's crazy. So I didn't want to over predict or anything, so I just used Thunderbolt. You know, like I could heal myself back up with Auto anyways. So I switch out into my Nidoqueen. I almost said Rhydon, just in case of a like a, what do you call it again? Just in case of electric type move. But you know, he used Shadow Ball, and well, Nidoqueen took that pretty well. I'm glad I chose Nidoqueen instead of Nidoking, because it has really good amount of special defense. But I used Ice Beam, not predicting anything really. Most of his team was weak to ice actually, so you know, it was pretty easy for me to do that. So yeah, he switched out, and you know, they took that. Now here's what I meant. As I said before, I could have just healed up one of my Pokemon and, you know, just heal them up obviously, but luckily I get a crit with the Scalder here, because holy crap, this would have been living forever if I didn't do that. And well, I keep using Scald, but sadly no burns at all, which was where I was like, no hacks, man. Like, that was really sad for me. But here's where my strategy started to come into play. What I do is that I sack off one Pokemon, go into Murkrow, and then I use Torment, so that either they are forced to switch out or they stay in and use Struggle, which won't do too much damage. So I was expecting him to be Choice Scarfed in this situation, and well, he used Ice Beam, which well, obviously would probably have taken out my Salamence, which would have been an issue. So I switched out into my Autono, not caring about the Moxie boost, and well, that was a pretty good play on my part, because then I was able to you know, switch out Autono, take a hit. Now I used Toxic twice in a row, because I was expecting him to like I didn't have like a safe switch in for any of his moves in case he decided to use like, I don't know, anything specific, or decide to switch out, because I mean, that's always an option. So yeah, at this point I was just like, you know what, he would have like, he probably would have bought out the Samurott first before the Jolteon, so I decided to just keep using Outrage. And at this point, everything was going downhill for him, because Moxie Salamence was just ripping his team to shreds. But of course, I didn't want to risk anything. I didn't want to risk a burn or anything like that. And also I really wanted to get that 4-0 victory, you know, so I switched out, got the regenerator boost. Because like, look at how much flamethrower would have done to me. Even though it's resisted, that's still a lot. That's choice specs damage from a mag mortar. So I switched out. I kept switching back and forth because I just really wanted that 4-0. Because I mean, like, you know, 4-0 is nice, you know. I'm at 0 right now, so getting a +4 differential, oh, that feels so good to be in the positives again. But yeah, at this point I decided there was no point to switch out anymore, so I just killed it with a Dragon Claw. And easy. Moxie boost, not necessary. Just won. We just won the battle. A 4-0 victory against the man who created the Pokégraph Kings. It feels so good to be able to do that. But yeah, at this rate, we're probably gonna end up in playoffs, meaning that the PDK is gonna last longer than some people may have expected. But anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video. And keep calm and succumb to Sableye. Goodbye.